We got DJ Cool. You got swirled up in the cares of the world, lost in propaganda, that's what you about. All about the folly, all about the falsehood. Yeah, you wish you could go far, be a star in Hollywood, be a sodomite, taking it up from behind, you know that's right. That's how you feel, that's how you roll. In order for you to become a star, that's what you gotta do. Stay in control of the manifest destiny. Get rich or definitely die trying. While over here sitting down crying, wish you had got in the industry. Don't make no sense. Yo, I'm over here to break off the hints. Let me step back. Let me hold the mic. Let me tell you the truth of what's really going on. Especially you don't know the game. You bring your checker pieces to the chess game. You lose every single time. You might as well forfeit. Give up your life for the carnal things in the world. I'll bring it back. More science. Call the alliance. Walk around with the circle 7 logos. That's the same thing you read in the book of Revelation with no hesitation. Hair of wool. Feet of fiery brass. Yo, the whole flow fluctuates through the skin. Eyes like fire. Yeah, that's straight yellow, brownish color. Represent the authority. Turn over tables in a tempo. Not the church, yeah, we're gonna call it what it truly is. Tempo. Yeah, we're gonna hit the tempo. That's what we are definitely about. Get the knowledge and information with no hesitation. Yeah, I'm definitely about that. Morris life. Getting back. Giving back to the community. Straight with no illusion, no capitalistic. Definitely down with the old republic. Yo, I'm about to get realistic. Messing with my family, I'm about to go ballistic. Step to the one who is hardcore. While I call on my ancestors, bringing out the scimitar. Definitely gonna go far. Yeah, your brother man, Morris life is definitely about that life. Yo, come at me sideways, I'm gonna come out you with the truth. Make you call the cops, they not coming in 45 to a man's to an hour. Cause they ain't nothing but petty. You over here sheddy. The tears that to come out your eyes. Cause now you think you're privileged. You so-called white, yeah, I'm gonna call you out. Straight Jezebel. We gonna call you no Karen. If anything, I'm gonna share you with this knowledge. Share on. Turn it on. Let me flame on. Like the Fantastic Four, the Human Torch. Yo, I'm gonna call it what it is. Yo, I'm definitely gonna call what it is. Yo, I'm gonna call it what it is. Tell you like it is, and tell you how this should be. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. Not gonna put no sugar in the tank. Cause the car definitely ain't gonna go. Gonna blow off the head gasket, blow off the radiator, blow the whole car up and call it artillery. If anything, I'm down with the militia. If anything, I'm definitely down out wishing. No hardship on anybody. You put the cross on me, I'm giving the cross right back to you. Now it's broken. Now I'm over here. Now I'm breaking you off with the same token. I'm not down with the crucifix. Because now you about to down with the Roman soldiers. If anything, dealing with the Italians. If anything, I'm about to annihilate. Like Mortal Kombat annihilation with no hesitation. Keep the game on lock. Keep the game on lock. More science. 5 on the left, 2 on the right. Heels touching 90-degree angle. Allow walk a bar. That's how I roll. That's how I stay control my thoughts. Use the telekinesis, the telepathy. People try to manipulate my mind like unwind. like a VHS tape or a tape player. We're gonna play that song Thriller one more time. If anything, that's pretty fine. Looking at that, sister's definitely she gonna shine. With a turban with a star crescent in the middle. She's definitely a true moral bias. Walk around with a scimitar. The words that she speaks is the truth. Cuts worse than a knife. Cutting people's hand off. Clean cold string. If anything, I'm over here telling you what time it is, tell you how it's supposed to go. I'm over here down with all my peoples, Asiatic, straight from Africa to Asia, because now we represent one nation. Red flag with a 5-pointed green star in the center. 5 points represent love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, because I'm definitely a winner. I used to be a sinner. Listen after these sisters try to get what I want. But if anything, I'm down with Solomon, rolling with Solomon. Has 700 wives, 300 concubines, because I'm proud to be part of the bloodline. If anything, represent Islamism. That's what I do for the best, because that's what I do when I lay down my mind to rest, when I resurrect to the next AM. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. About ready to bust this. Here I go. Yo, this is your brother, man, Morris Life. Demonstrating. Giving y'all the freestyle, because that's how I roll. Shout out, first all rise, giving perfect praises to Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Honors to the Moorish Divine National Movement, Moorish Science Temple of America, here, there, and all in the states that they reside, their domicile. Demonstrating love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, return nationality and culture back to the brothers and sisters who are so-called Negro, Blacks, Colors, Latino, Chicano, and Hispanic. Because I'm about to get realistic with this, yo. So, I see we got people in the chat, got 3 likes, praise Allah, got 2 people watching, got 2 people who are just too shy to come into the channel. But it's okay, though. That's how I roll. But, propaganda... Y'all need to leave this Diddy stuff alone. Stop entertaining that evil. So what, whether he's guilty or not, or whatever they got him on video, who cares? Yes, he was in charge of killing Tupac, and you know what I'm saying? Suge Knight has something to do with Biggie. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Whatever, that's propaganda. That's something we don't even acknowledge. What we acknowledge is straighten up ourselves and straighten up our thoughts. We always got to remember, we can't be looking at celebrities and following them like they're idols and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying, and worshiping them like they're God or something. So, me, to be honest with you, they can get got. Just like any rapper out there can get got. They can get served real quick with a bullet to the head and nothing else happens. You think Diddy doing all them Masonic rituals and all this other stuff? Because he's supposedly a gatekeeper. He ain't got nothing on me. I ain't worried about the man. What have he done for my community in New York? What have he done for my people on the East Coast? What have he done for my people all over the 50 states? Have he gave back to the people? Have he gave back to the community? No. All he's giving back is toxic. And giving people false hope and how to treat women who deserve to be treated right, who lives according to love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, who was raised by right families, and all of a sudden now they want to follow this trend of being a prostitute. Twerking. Twerking don't do nothing for a relationship. I'm going to get to y'all in the chat. I see y'all in the chat. I see y'all. So, all this propaganda going on, the Iran and Israel demonstration, the P. Diddy thing, the Tupac Biggie case, all these stuff is distractions. The LBGTQ in schools, what's the other one? LBGTQ trans in the Olympics and all this other stuff. Looking at a trans boy beating up a girl in a young girl's bathroom, watching her taking a piss while he taking a piss in there. You see, all this stuff is all propaganda, right? I don't. You know what? My thing is this. If you can't read the labels, you're illiterate. If you can't read the labels on the bathrooms, then you're illiterate. If you think that you are born a woman and you have the equipment of a man or a young boy, we're going to call the facts what it is. The feelings don't mean nothing. But it's up to you to make a choice whether you're going to win or lose. Because it's all about free will. Now, your free will is already violating young people anyways. There's young girls who know the difference between right and wrong. There's young men who know the difference between right and wrong. So why entertain these ones of LBGTQ for? They run Hollywood. They entertain the Rothschild Rockefeller. They entertain the Masonic Order. Because that's what they do. You have to humiliate yourself. But then again, a lot of people do not pay attention. You wonder, oh, Nipsey Hussle, oh yeah, he got. Now words is coming out that Nipsey Hussle got a little situation, a little be porking with P. Diddy now. Well, since whatever's in darkness is going to be revealed. So when the light shines on darkness, darkness escapes. So when we start understanding the conditions that we're in, that we're still in since the 1950s, 1865, all the way from back to 1779, we're still in the same condition, but yeah, still we haven't made no progress with, because we're still calling each other Negro, black, and colored. We're still calling each other nigga and nigger. I don't care which way you say it. Well, nigga is not the same as nigger. Yes, it is. When you calling someone black, you calling someone Negro. It means the same thing. Y'all need to really play connected dots instead of playing connected dots with these Jezebel women who ain't worth your time, but you want to quick to hit that. But you ain't hitting them books. You ain't hitting them etymology dictionary. You ain't learning about your nationality and divine creed. But yeah, and still you want to be so quick to hit it and quit it, tune it and boot it, and all I want to do is a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom, and watch her shake her rump. Yeah, you about that life, right? But you don't understand the consequences that come behind that lifestyle. Being promiscuous. But you don't see it, right? You just lust it. But shout out to the brothers out there who are youngsters who don't have time to be promiscuous, be sleeping with other women. I can give a shout out to those brothers and sisters who are not like that. Forget your peers talking about you're not promiscuous, you don't sleep with this woman, you don't sleep with that woman, that man don't sleep with that girl or whatever. You gay. What's gay is when a person's happy. What makes a person homosexual is when they're sleeping with the same sex. The truth doesn't change for anybody. If you've been the truth just a smidgen, just to make yourself feel good, you ain't speaking truth. You're more on a deception level. You're like a Decepticon from the Transformers. You don't know whether you want to be now you want to be a GoBot or something. Now you want to participate in orgies and all this other stuff and have sex with married women and all this stuff because they're lonely and they want to be demonstrate their pedophilia. No, I ain't calling nobody a cougar, but I'm gonna call the facts what it is. So now when we start understanding the conditions that what we see, we need to take a step back and observe it and ask yourself this question. What is this lifestyle doing to benefit me? How am I going to grow and prosper? How am I going to raise my children if I keep doing this malicious act? If I keep gang banging and keep killing people and killing someone who I don't like and I don't even know because he's from a different set and he got a different color on, I'm stopping his growth. I'm stopping him from growing to better his condition, to reproduce, to be a responsible husband, to be a responsible father, and vice versa. But yet and still, people are so, they head so wrapped up in a rag, like a doggone European cowboy, and fighting over territory don't even belong to them. But yet and still, you worry about what Diddy doing and what Ja Rule doing, what 50 Cent doing, G.U. Not. D12 is dead 12 to me. Eminem is nothing but a candy. And all he feeding you is poison like it's Halloween candy. He ain't talking about nothing. How is he doing to benefit you, benefit your people for? If you want to talk about lyrics in music, then talk about something that uplifts the young people. That teaches them responsibility. That teaches them to love and respect the elders. Yes, ma'am. No, sir. Sir, I don't understand how to do this. Can you show me how to do this? The elder going to tell you yes or no. But if he sees that you want to learn, he's going to show you how to do it. He's going to show you how to learn how to use an edger and lawnmower. Know how to grow food. Know how to work on cars. Being responsible, keeping your mind occupied instead of keeping your mind idle on evil. Do you realize the person from the set is jealous of you? The person from the same gang is jealous of you? They want what you got. They want your woman. So when you get locked up, they're gonna toss her up too. But yeah, still, gangbanging is supposed to be something to do, right? Living a malicious, reckless lifestyle is what you're supposed to do, right? Harming other people with thought, words, and deeds is what you're supposed to do, right? But you all of a sudden now you are practicing of the devil, and the truth ain't in you. How long is it going to take for you to understand that gangbanging ain't about that life? Is your homies going to visit you while you are laid up in the hospital somewhere in some other state and you paralyzed? Are they going to leave the state to come see you? I don't think so. Are they out there trying to get a job and learn a trade or learn a skill to better themselves so that way they stop making the reciprocal mistakes over and over again because of what their ancestors did during their time of slavery on a plantation, drinking that alcohol and listening to that slaveholder putting something in your hand to go kill the other person on the other plantation? It's a reciprocal of slavery that you still don't understand because you're still in the contract, you still got that birth certificate, you still got that social security card, and you ain't free yet. That's what Tupac said in Panther Power. But yet still, you got ones over here throwing up gang signs like they speak sign language or something. Yeah, I said it's sign language. Yeah, so what is gangbanging teaching you about law? What is gangbanging teaching you about the police? What is gangbanging teaching you how to be a better person? What is gangbanging teaching you about how to respect your mama? And doing something positive, productive with yourself. Instead of hanging out with them dudes on the streets, instead of being a gun bullet bait, and then pretty soon get locked up and be prison bait, and get your salad tossed while you locked up. Your homies ain't gonna do nothing for you while you locked up. So you better get your rockers right. You better get your coconuts right, and better start thinking about, is this a lifestyle you want to continue to live? Because there ain't no future in gangbanging but locked up for life. You catch a murder charge 25 with the L. So what your homies gonna do try to get you out? Are they gonna talk to the prosecutor? Or gonna talk to the judge? Are they gonna give you a letter or recommendation of why you should get locked up? What they gonna do? They'll keep doing what they think. They see your baby mama ain't got nobody. They gonna scooch up on her real quick. She gonna slide up onto somebody else who got something. Yeah, it's called scandalous lifestyle. But yet still, y'all still want to gangbang sats. What's your set doing for you? What's Compton and Watts doing for you? What's living in New York and gangbanging in the Bronx? What's that doing for you? In St. Louis and Chicago and the South and all that stuff. What's that gangbanging lifestyle doing for you? How's it going to get offer you protection when your house about to be broken into, your homies over there partying and they drunk and they laid out and your mom's getting harmed and your pops ain't nowhere around to teach you about life, but yet still you got to be the one to protect your mama, but your homies are over on the other side of town getting hemmed up. What kind of organization is that? When are you going to understand that the things that you do is a reciprocal of your thoughts? Your thoughts is a reciprocal of your actions. Whether you think on compulsive behavior or not, or whether you want to think like the slaveholder or not, because that's what you're doing. You tell me, how is this gangbanging lifestyle going to feed your family? How is this gangbanging lifestyle going to have you a good wife? So tell me, what people who gangbang to this day, who are triple OGs, ain't been locked up, ain't been hemmed up by the police, ain't got beat up by the police, and served almost more than 2 years life, 2 year sentence, over a 2 year sentence. So this is what gangbanging offers you. You gotta look at the cards. You gotta look at the deck of cards. If your deck of cards has spade, king of spades, queen of spades, jack of spades, ace of spades, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then that means you dead on sight. Because that's what a spade is. It's a death card. And it's got your name on it. But yet still, you're not thinking. You throw up your hood with your homeboy, your house boy, your house slave boy. But yet still, he want to be a boy, but he don't want to be a man. He don't want to stand up and own up to his own responsibility and admit where he wrong at. So instead of go shooting somebody from that set, from the other side of the hood, why don't you go make peace with that brother? Why don't you tie that rag with that brother? Why don't you take that red and blue rags and tie them together? So guess what? So that way police officers ain't got to hunt y'all down. So if something go down where you got a Ku Klux Klan and police officer, you guys are ready for combat. So instead of doing that, you want to fight amongst the people who are about the unity. So how are this side of the people going to be about unity, and this side of the people going to be about dishonor and disunity? That's not going to work. How you expect so-called black people to come together and you don't even know your own people? You don't even know yourself. You haven't even matured from the 4th grade yet, and you're still 20 years old, still with the temper tantrums. All because the dude got said something to you, got the best, you know, you're going to want to go shoot him. Go shoot somebody. What if you miss him and go shoot someone else's mama? What if you shoot someone else's child and happen to be an FBI agent or a CIA agent undercover or undercover police officer? That's a charge. Assault with a deadly weapon. Premeditated manslaughter on a minor. And this is what gangbanging has to offer you, right? Because you can't shoot. And the only reason why you can't shoot probably because that's the only thing you got, because you can't fight. You can't fight with your fist. You can't hold your own in a boxing ring, but you're going to go quick to shoot somebody, right? You sound like one of them immature little cowboy, them rednecks. That's what you sound like. Huh? Because see, nobody coming on my chat to discriminate against me because I'm about that life. Because see, the thing is, I'm truly about that life because guess what? People don't bother me. And I don't give them a reason to. I don't go up in nobody's hood, disrespect nobody because it ain't hood. I talk to the brothers. And hopefully they can listen to me and turn their lifestyle around. You want to know what revolutionary militant is about? Is when someone messes with your family member. You ain't gotta call no homies, no posse. You gotta do it on your own. You gotta hold your own. If somebody gonna demolish your mom's house or whatever, you find out who did it. As soon as you find out who did it, you take care of yourself. No guns, no nothing. You use hand-to-hand combat, a sword, or something. You hold your own. You don't tell nobody in the hood nothing. Because guess what? They're going to snitch on you too. For a better life sentence. To be dismissed. If you're going to commit a warrior act, you do it yourself.